Amber Heard has reacted quite violently to the fact that the court has officially stopped listening to her. The reason? I'm sure you can take a guess. Ever since Amber Heard's claim of domestic violence against her, a lot has happened which has basically changed the tide of the whole case. We will review some of the most important developments, but what has happened lately is that Amber Heard is having a really hard time in court. The most recent cause of Amber's troubles in court is the fact that she linked her donation of $7 million from the divorce settlement to the domestic abuse claims. Before I fill you in on the latest in this debacle, make sure that you hit that big red subscribe button to ensure you don't miss any future updates. To help you understand the backlash from the court against Amber Heard, we must take a look back. Lately, Johnny Depp and his legal team have been pushing the allegation that Amber Heard never really donated her divorce settlement to charity. The divorce settlement here refers to the $7 million Amber Heard received after getting divorced from Johnny Depp. She instantly went to the media and claimed that she donated all of that money to a trust and a hospital. When this matter of the money never being donated was brought into court, things took a really interesting turn. Amber Heard's legal team argued that this was a private matter of Amber's which had nothing to do with the issue of domestic abuse. The judge gave a fierce and very tough response to this. He said that the fact that Amber Heard had talked about the donation to the media meant that she never intended to keep it a private matter. The judge went on to say that despite that, he would have thrown out the notion requested by Johnny's team had Amber Heard not linked her donation to the domestic abuse case herself. This means that every time Amber Heard talked to the media, she mentioned how she had donated the divorce settlements to the charity. After that, she made sure to link her donation to the allegation that Johnny Depp was involved in domestic abuse during their marriage. According to the judge, this gave Johnny Depp and his team full right to determine if Amber actually ever donated that money. Now, the reason things are spicing up is that Amber Heard's legal team hinted that they would block any attempt that would request them to produce the receipts of that donation. This made the judge visibly angry, who argued that this was not right. The judge said that any person in Amber Heard's place would have happily produced the receipts herself instead of making the court go to those trusts and demand the receipts. However, it was made clear in the court that Amber Heard had no such intention. The fact that this motion is being included in the main libel case between Johnny and Amber could be a game changer. This means that if Johnny's team is able to prove that Amber never really donated the money, it could be insinuated that Amber completely lied about the domestic abuse allegations as well. This is not the only thing that has made Amber Heard lose her credibility and stronghold on the case. Recently, Penny S. Azcarate, a Virginia judge, slammed Amber Heard pretty hard. The judge threatened Amber Heard with severe consequences if Amber intended to waste the court's time. Of course, statements like these were only made because Amber was deliberately stalling the case to be able to make her way out of the troubles. However, it seems certain now that the troubles are coming back to bite Amber Heard in the butt, and there's really not much that she can do about it. Here comes yet another interesting part. You must already be familiar with the fact that Johnny Depp had sued Amber Heard for publishing an op-ed against him. This was during a time that the divorce settlement was still going through. Amber was receiving $7 million, and both parties claimed that the marriage did not end on bad terms. Simply put, none of them were legally allowed to talk against one another on a public forum. However, Amber Heard made a mockery of that law by posting an op-ed in the Washington Post where she talked about domestic abuse. Of course, she never used Johnny Depp's name directly, but everything was heavily insinuated. As a result, Johnny's legal team claimed that Amber Heard was using the Me Too movement for her own personal gain. It further went on to say that it was all part of an elaborate hoax where Amber Heard was trying to gain some public attention. You may be wondering why this case is being fought in a Virginia court in the first place. The reason is that Virginia is amongst the only 10 states that adhere to the Lex Loci Delicti rule. That sounds weird, but I'm gonna break it down for you. This is essentially an absence of the anti-SLAPP law in states such as California, which may go overboard with the protection of First Amendment rights. In simpler words, if this case was filed against Amber Heard in California, she could have gotten away with what she said under the pretext of her First Amendment rights. Since then, 2 rulings have been passed regarding this. This is what the first one said. Statements made in the Washington Post as a matter of law regarding matters of public concern that would be protected under the First Amendment made by the person that are communicated to a third party. Simply put, this did not look good for Johnny Depp. It basically hinted that Amber's rights could be protected in this case and that she would not have to talk about or explain what she did in the op-ed. However, the second ruling was a game changer. Here is what that second ruling said. The remaining issue on the immunity portion of the anti-SLAPP statute, whether Amber Heard made the statements with actual or constructive knowledge that they were false or with reckless disregard for whether they were false, will be determined by a jury as part of a trial. This ruling changed everything. Now that a jury will sit and there is going to be an entire trial, that's definitely bad news for Amber Heard. It seems clear that a lot of dirt is going to get dug up, which will not prove well for Amber. Ever since Amber Heard first made the allegation against Johnny Depp, so much that was said by her has proven to be false that it's getting unbelievable. After Amber alleged domestic violence against Johnny, he fired back with some claims of his own. At that time, the claims seemed like retaliatory fire to most people. But then in 2020, when the call recordings were leaked, it literally proved that Amber Heard used to hit Johnny Depp while they were married. This caused many of her supporters to reconsider their support for someone who claimed to be leading the Me Too movement. Although things began to favor Amber Heard when she first made the allegations, it would not be wrong to say that the tables have completely turned now. Yes, Amber Heard is still a part of the new Aquaman movie despite huge calls for her boycott. It may not be affecting her right now, but if she loses this case, the damages she would have to pay could be quite substantial. On the other hand, Johnny Depp was removed from the new Pirates of the Caribbean film, and Warner Brothers also fired him from other movie projects. So, after years of these biased consequences in favor of Amber, if it gets proven that she made things up, not only her career but her whole life could be over. This is because the sheer amount of money she would be liable to pay would surpass whatever she owns. And yes, that's after she got a hold of the $7 million she wouldn't have gotten if she didn't divorce Johnny Depp. It's safe to say that Amber Heard has everything to lose as she sits in a comfortable position right now. At the same time, Johnny seems to have already lost everything in the sense that he can't lose much more from this. That's all from this one, folks. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a great day.